We're back.
We are back for another episode
Another
of
episode.
Minding Our Business.
Got the triplets today.
We have
That's
three survivors today.
Three.
We
That's
don't
it.
know if we
Snap,
have
crackle,
any
and
guests.
pop.
We
Showing
lost a
up
couple
today.
Nah, T. Lopes is sick, sore throat, throwing up.
No, you said you were feeling a little sick right now, right?
Well, I can't say it.
Well,
There-
don't say
there-
don't
no,
say
I
what
won't
you
say
ate, but
because
you ate something
Vargas
bad.
Vargas would be mad because we'll lose another sponsor. I'm not going to say who it is, but for some reason, it's not them. It's really me.
You know, we officially have 0 sponsors.
We have the zero
Just let
sponsors.
you know.
But I'm saying we probably lost more sponsors than we're
And
gonna
actually,
offer.
I own a company, and I'm not even sponsoring.
No,
so
no,
things are bad, brother.
My brother and you own companies, and you guys aren't
we'll
sponsored.
have to wait until you guys get some subscribers.
So I get this. I get this drink I used to get this drink all the time, especially when I'm eating healthy, trying to work out, whatever it may be. And what I do is I make it just chocolate and peanut butter. So it tastes like a Reese's, but it's got low sugar, high protein. It's
I know which place
it's my
you're
way to
talking about.
cheat without cheating.
But
right?
you feel like crap.
The peanut butter, and I'm not allergic to peanut butter. I don't have an intolerance to peanut butter. I eat peanut butter at home like crazy. I love peanut butter. I love Reese's peanut butter cups. The peanut butter, for some reason, gets me ill when I drink it there, right? So I haven't been to this place in 2 years.
And you tried it again.
Well, today Karen's getting a massage, and I drop her off, and she's like only getting a half-hour massage, so we can't go far.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'll do some things while she's gone. But I'm starving. I haven't eaten anything. So I said, let me pop in there. I'll get a drink, right? And I did. So I drank it. Now, normally within 30 minutes,
You would feel it.
I feel it. But I didn't. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe. Yeah, just.
So would you get another one?
No, no,
was
no, I
just
didn't
saying.
get 2 of them.
Keep drinking 2 at the
So
same time.
now, like, all of a sudden, we're doing stuff all day, whatever it may be.
And then
I
it
get
hits
home around 4 o'clock, and man, it hit me, and I wasn't feeling. Now I'm back. I feel
Jeez.
fine. I just think it doesn't sit well with me.
Well-
But I'm not sick like Anthony.
No.
And then Jeff's, Jack Jeff.
Yeah.
I love this because he's Jack Jeff. Jack Jeff is school shopping
Ooh.
in Burkdale.
Oh, all right. Nice. School shopping.
Because he's school shopping. Because, John, down here, school starts.
They
Jordan
start
starts
early.
tomorrow.
Okay, so you guys are already going back, the
Tomorrow's
kids.
Jordan-
Jordan,
going back already,
tomorrow's
yeah.
Jordan's first day of school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
without a doubt. So they're back, right? And then Joe will start HVAC in a month, and then Skylar's on her way. She'll start in college here in a week or two, and so everybody's kind of get back in the swing of things. But no, it's that's it. I feel fine now. I was just before.
Well,
I
a lot
felt
of crazy things been happening. Remember,
lot of-
remember I told you last time. I think I don't know if it was the last
The
time.
guy
We
with the
talked about
gun?
the guy with the gun.
It-
Well, the drama goes on. So the cops let him stay in the house with the gun, right? So they leave. That night, he gets wasted.
So they never came back with a warrant.
No, but that night he gets wasted, I guess, apparently. Gets outside.
What'd they say? They said, let him just sleep it off.
No,
That's
they
the
think-
problem.
So he that night he gets in his car drunk, crashes in. There's an outhouse. Somebody is like one of the
So wait, back up. This is the same night he was out in the yard. with
yeah.
the
So
gun.
that same night they must
So
have
they
been.
had him surrounded. He goes in his house. They're like, the
They
cops
leave him.
leave. So at that point in his yard, he wasn't drunk, or we don't know if he was.
No,
drunk.
he just had a rifle in his underwear, and then he went back in the house. So,
Oh, he was in his underwear.
Because what? Like, what's the deal? I mean, legally, he could carry.
yep.
Yeah,
He's on his property.
right.
Nobody got shot. Nothing was
Exactly.
like,
So
so,
they
it's
could-
like he's just got his gun
Yeah.
on his property. So the cops probably really can't do
No,
anything.
Nobody was held
It's-
hostage. It
No.
wasn't like
Right.
that. So,
He's just on his own property.
In his underwear, by the way, which
Well-
is the
Well,
detail
you know.
Carol left out last.
well, I got more details after. But anyway, that night,
So let me ask you a question: what kind of gun was it?
a rifle.
Is a rifle? So
Yeah.
this is a better question. This is, and you
Okay.
may know the detail to this.
All right.
Is a rifle guy boxers, briefs, or boxer briefs? Like if he's in his underwear,
Probably boxers, regular
Yeah,
boxers.
No,
I think-
if you're a
That's what
rifle
I'm
guy-
thinking.
I think
and
your
boots.
balls are actually hanging out of your boxers.
No, no,
Boxers.
no.
I see him in boxers and boots.
Yeah.
Cowboy boots and
Yeah.
boxers.
So what do you think? Like you think like 22 guys, tidy whitey guy? Like if you
Oof,
own a 22,
Probably.
that's tidy
Probably.
whitey, right?
What's
Probably.
the guy with an Uzi? What's he wearing? He's coming out with speedos.
Nothing. He's naked.
Nothing.
You're
He's
not
coming
using-
out. He
you're
don't
not
give a
wearing
fuck.
shorts.
You're not making it back into the house.
Promise you, you're
All
not
right.
wearing.
He
shorts.
don't care.
All right. So then he goes back in his house. The cops leave.
So they leave. So that same night,
Yeah.
he must have been fucking loading up in the house, drunk. Gets in his car, and there were, I guess, a couple houses down the block. They were fixed, and somebody's doing some renovations. So they have an outhouse. Somebody put a portable outhouse out there for, I guess, he crashes into that thing. The thing goes flying. So the people report they know which so that guy.
There's
So
shit
the
everywhere.
so the cops get him because they know where they find him where. So he gets arrested. So he's in jail. He gets out the next day, comes back, and then when he's trying to leave the actual thing, he starts fighting in the parking lot with a cop outside, gets assaulted and rearrested again the same day leaving the house.
So
What
he
is
leaves
wrong
legit,
with
they let
this
him
guy?
go.
Yeah.
This
And
guy
then he
mentally ill.
assaults a
How old is
cop.
this guy?
Oh no, so he's definitely got some screws loose. But yeah, I want to
Is
say
he
he's in
old?
his high
He
50s.
older guy?
He's
How old do you
in the
think he
high
is?
50s, maybe 60, maybe more towards 60s.
Wow.
Probably in the 60s.
So now my guess is from that point forward, they got to go confiscate his guns. They realize he's a little
Well, yeah,
fucking
I think
off his
now,
rocker.
and he even has he's got some prior records and shit. So and
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, he's
you
How
know-
come the
Probably
neighbor?
unstable.
How
the
come
way-
the neighbors? How come the neighbors got an outhouse? That's what
somebody was doing a renovation.
His
so-
renovations.
Oh, it was a porta potty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
porta
it's a
potty.
porta
I
potty.
should
Porta
say
potty,
outhouse,
okay, I
porta
got
potty.
you.
Yeah, outhouse is
Why?
different.
Why
Yeah,
the
no.
guy got an outhouse?
He really think we're in the South here.
No,
What's
outhouse.
going on
Some
down there?
families sending their kids outside to shit. They're like, you're out in the
Go
outhouse.
outside.
Yeah, you mess up in school, you're in the outhouse.
No,
You
you're in the
gotta go
outhouse
outside.
with a bear shitting on
Yeah.
you.
No, so
Yeah,
that's
that's kind of that story. So
That's a fucking mess cleaning
No.
up that freaking
I was
porta
telling-
potty.
Dude,
No, dude.
I was telling Anthony, you guys might have heard the story. It popped up on my phone. It was random. There is, and I got them credit. So you know the story of we own the bar down here in Charlotte back in the day,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And when you own an establishment, right, you're looking for the specials, right? They do, half price wings on this night, whatever. Most specials are on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's hard to drum up business, right? During football season, you got Monday night football,
Yeah, yeah.
Sunday football. But Tuesday, Wednesday's usually slow where you start offering specials, right? Kids eat free, all that kind of stuff. So there's a restaurant in Hollywood, Florida.
Oh,
with
that's funny you're about to say that because I had that as one of my things.
does this guy decide, him and his wife, they decided that they're going to do one night a week, naked dining.
What?
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
What?
No, people.
What do you
come-
mean? The people?
The people.
Who's
No,
naked?
yeah, because John,
all
no,
your customers
I
are
know-
naked,
I know,
but the actual
staff
host,
isn't.
the host person is.
But the staff
But
is.
the host
waiters,
is.
waitresses, chefs aren't.
But the
for-
host
obviously
is.
for health reasons. For like,
So wait a second.
yeah.
so-
go ahead.
I go to this restaurant.
Uh-huh.
The people working there are naked.
No,
No,
Just the host.
The host will be naked, but the people that go there,
Well, but back up.
Why is the host naked?
well, he
You're
makes
greeting
everybody
them.
feel confident.
You're greeting them. It makes the people maybe feel so confident. If you walk in,
He-
and
he's,
What
he's
is
there to
going
stir your
on?
drink. He's there to stir your drink.
So
Is
the
it a
waiters-
different hostess every night?
I hope not. If you're
I'm
smart,
picking
you
a
know,
night
Wait,
then.
but you know what it is? It's $250 a man to go, and it's $150 for a
What?
woman. But if they go as a couple, it's $300 for the couple.
That's
it's
right.
funny. It's, if you're a guy, you got
This
to pay a
is
little extra to get there naked.
crazy.
Huh?
This is crazy.
No,
No,
it's in
it's
Hollywood,
not.
Florida.
It's
It's real.
Hollywood, Florida. This guy, and by the way, I think it's a high-end steakhouse.
Yeah, it is.
John, it's
Yep.
a high-end steakhouse, and so again, waiters, waitresses, cooks
Yep.
have to be fully clothed because obviously
health
health
department.
scores, health department stuff.
Right.
The patrons are naked, so you come in and you come to the restaurant because obviously
I take my clothes off.
yeah.
No, everybody's naked.
No, you go to eat dinner there, you're naked. The people.
No, I'm not doing
No,
that.
I'm not saying you would. What I'm saying is that what happens is because you can't drive. It's not like you and Mel could be home and be like, "Oh, we're gonna go to that naked dinner, right?" And walk out of the house naked, get in your car naked.
No,
all day.
you change.
Because you
there.
get arrested. You'll get arrested. So you go in a robe.
No, you change. They have the thing. You change. They,
You change into
they
a
give
robe.
you a robe. Yeah,
You
Yeah.
and then you
change
can
that.
unrobe when you're in there.
Yeah.
What the hell?
And if they got the
bro?
AC up too high, the guys say you can put the robe back on. You don't have to be naked. You can be. It's clothing option.
Can you imagine being naked? It's like you drop your napkin. Now you got to back your chair out. You
Yeah.
got to bend over. You got to go. Get
this
what
is
the
what I'm
hell is
saying.
going on?
Yeah, normally you drop some food, you're like, oh shit, I dropped food in my balls.
Right.
Like, what are you wiping? Who's doing this?
You can't stay
Don't
in a
drop your
shirt.
Well,
fork.
I guess he's busy. It's he said he's actually it's one of his
Well, but-
nights. It's something to drum up business, but Jesus,
But you know
People
that.
go. So
Yeah.
people go.
People are going.
Yeah.
This is on the news too.
Yeah.
It's funny because you must see it on the news. I just was doing like,
Hollywood,
look up-
Florida.
Hollywood, Florida.
Steak.
What's the I want to know what the demographic is of the people who go to this place.
I don't know. That's
Got to be retirees, bro.
It's got.
They love that shit.
Because you know why? Let's go down this road. most old guys don't give a shit if you see their
No.
junk. And listen,
Okay.
because I'll tell you what, you know what we do? We got egos. Young guys got egos. We walk in, and we're not that young, but we're young enough. You walk in right away. I'm like, what temperature they got this place? Because I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to show up well if they got the AC.
Oh, no.
high.
They're going to be icing you down.
I'm not going in like
That rope stays on. For
That's
that
the
thing.
rope stays
Yeah, but
on.
think about it.
Cold in here. It's a little chilly.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's chilly in here.
Yeah, but if you're eating in that place, come on. Let's say you sit down, you and your wife go in there, you're naked. What are you really just gonna eat your food? Everyone's just like watching everybody in the place. Like that's
True.
what you're doing, looking at everybody else naked,
Right.
no?
You're not sitting there checking out appetizers.
No.
You're looking at every
Yeah, that's what
table.
I'm saying. Why don't you just make it into a bar lounge and everybody's just walking around mingling?
No
You're
one
like,
walks in there
you're-
like,
you're
yeah, I
like,
really wanted the
I'll
serpent
have
turf.
I'll have the tuna tartar.
Yeah.
You're just messing up all your words. Like the first time you go there, right? Like, but also it's like, what do you say? Like you said, someone drops food. You're like, oh, you get right. Yeah,
So
your
what's
left
that? I
nipple.
wonder
I'll tell
what.
you, I'll tell you one
You
thing.
got guacamole. on your
You're not going to order the appetizer, the bang bang shrimp.
left- No. Or else-
I would like to ask the people who go there to
That would
eat.
be a
Like,
good
okay,
interview.
so like what? Why do you like coming here outside of the food? Like the whole being naked part. Like, why do you like it?
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Is
those.
it
It's
that
like,
you
Yeah,
feel
how was your experience
comfortable?
after they come
Right,
out?
what's
Like,
the
how was your
experience?
experience?
you got these exhibitionists. It's like they have that hedonism place. Where you just go in the whole
Yes,
resorts. Everyone just
yeah.
walk around naked.
Yeah.
They're
But
also-
again, the demographic is always. That's going to sound mean. Demographic is
is.
always like older, unattractive
Yes.
people.
people that shouldn't
Yes.
be naked.
See, people right.
And right, am I wrong? Because you're right, Joe. Like, if you had to decide who feels more comfortable naked as a whole, men or women, probably men.
Men. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably men are less give a shit
Yeah, yeah.
that they have
Older
to walk
men,
around like
older
a
men, I would
older
say.
men
Yeah.
than women.
Right.
Older men will just be like, I don't care, whatever.
They don't give
All
a
right,
shit.
so I got to take my pants off.
No,
Okay,
they're
whatever.
happy. They're happy to be naked at
Yeah.
65.
Yeah.
Can you name one place if you think about like you had the nudist colony, we had it in Long Island on Fire Island and stuff? Think about it. Is there ever I've never really been to one, but I'm saying, is there a place where it's just all young, hot?
No.
Like,
no.
how come you never see that anywhere? Like,
Rarely.
Besides,
Rarely.
You
You'll
know
see
what
a
I'm
couple
saying?
of girls with their tops open and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
yeah, like you
who
know,
were young, but the most of them are like 50 and over. Almost
because
all of them.
Most people aren't. You gotta understand, man. It's a lot of it's ego. It's not a lot of people will admit it. But if you're going out, if you're 35, you're going out with a group of friends. You're not gonna sit there and have your friends staring at your wife naked, right? But
Well, you
older,
remember, like,
I'm just
if-
telling you, older guys don't care
no,
because their wife's 65. It's like you can't even look at my wife's boobs. They're underneath the tablecloth. Like, the women are fine.
Yeah. using that
It's
as a
not good. I dare you to look at my wife's boobs. You got to bend down and
Lift 'em up to see it.
tablecloth up. No, but most old guys don't care.
yeah, it's
right?
true. But then again, if you go to other countries like European, a lot of the beaches are they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
really
yeah.
wear
They're
nothing.
like that.
So,
Yeah,
it's
no,
kind
they're
of
like
normal.
that.
So that's kind of like a normal. You go to the beach, you would see that normally. Here, it's just different.
I would like to say too, not because we break it down this way. It's like us. It's like we don't give a shit about race, religion, all that kind of stuff. But I wonder, like, white people are crazier with that stuff, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like white
Yeah.
people are just like,
You
know what I'm
I
saying?
think they're kind of
They're a little
have a
more
couple of
wide
screws
open.
loose. Yeah.
no, just a little more wide open. Like they'll just disrobe.
Let me ask you, in your right mind, I don't. Would you ever just go do to that? Go,
I wouldn't do that.
With
No,
your
no, I
wife?
wouldn't.
no,
No.
I wouldn't
no.
do that.
even
No, I
on a
wouldn't do
bet,
it.
I wouldn't even do it if somebody.
No, I don't think I would do it.
I just
No, I
don't
wouldn't
see
do
no interest in it. I really don't.
I would be more apt to do it
If the
if-
food was good,
if you know. No. I'm like, I'll tell you what. I'm like Anthony. I don't want to get naked, but their
But you
ribeye is. mwah.
it's a. That's what they really call it. It's a dry age ribeye there.
No,
Jesus.
no. That's way.
Joe comes down the stairs in a robe. Karen's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm in the mood for shrimp today. In this place, we're going."
Yeah.
All right, listen.
You had shrimp last
Hey.
night. I want shrimp.
Out of our group of friends,
Listen,
who would be Mags?
So-
would be the
so
first
hold
person
on.
to go there.
I would get a kick out of it. It's like, when a waiter goes over and they always joke because your plate's clear, like, oh, I had trouble with it. They walk over and you're just excited. The tablecloth's up. He's like, oh, you enjoy that, huh?
Yeah. It's a
real
good meal. Pitching a
real
tent over
good-
here.
Real good meal. No, it's I think if you guys dared me to do it.
Would
But
Mags be the one that
but
goes?
didn't come. Like, let's say you went into the restaurant and in Hollywood, Florida, it was a bunch of old people you didn't know.
You do it?
On a dare. Karen wouldn't do it.
No,
so
no.
that's the problem. You'd have to get your wife to. But in our group of friends,
Oh, Mags would definitely be the one
Mags
to
would
do
do
it.
it, right?
Mags would
Not
do
a
it.
care in the world. Not a. I
Mags
mean,
would
the
do
old
it.
Mags that I remember, not a care in the world.
I tell you what.
Hey, here's one
I think
for you.
Ben would do it.
You think
Okay,
so?
we're saying about the guys. Would anyone's wife
No.
do it? Anyone of
No.
our wives?
The
No,
only-
right?
well,
Anybody
you know,
daring
well, you
enough?
have to understand culture-wise. I don't know if because I'm not intelligent enough to know what the culture is there. But Estee's from South Africa. I don't know if they don't see it as
Because
weird.
they have a lot of
Well,
things.
it could be she's like, this is not a big deal to me.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
I don't know. Like some people, it might be a bigger deal to
Yeah.
us than it is to some
Well-
people. So I don't know, but I can't imagine. I can't imagine Dana, Melissa,
No.
Karen, Deb.
No, I don't.
I can't
don't see
imagine
anybody
all
doing
them going. Yeah, I'm jacked up to do that. Amy, definitely not. Gerard's Amy, no way.
Amy, no
No.
way.
Imagine telling your wife your tits are in the fucking apple pie.
Yeah, your boobs are in the soup.
Jesus, you're in the mashed
You're
potatoes.
like, this soup is hot. Karen's like, this soup is hot. I'm like, you haven't even touched it. She's like, no, my nipples have been in it for 30 seconds.
Listen. I guess the guy found a niche and it's working. People show
Hey,
up,
if it's
he's
making
open.
him money, it's
No,
listen, he's
that's
packing
what-
out the
by the way,
restaurant.
you know
That's all
this-
you got to worry about.
You know this more than anything. The fact that it's on the news now, he's going to get business.
Dude, I
Oh,
literally was because I have a
for
couple
sure.
crazy funny stories. That was one of them. But the funny, and then I seen that on the news after. I said, "Holy shit! It really are pushing this thing for Hollywood."
Like I had to read the article
no,
because at
you
first
read
I thought,
right.
you know, sometimes you click on stuff, John, and you're like, this can't
This
be
ain't real.
right? And then
Yeah.
so I clicked on it. And it's like it goes into where they interviewed some of the patrons.
Yeah.
And one of the patrons was just like, if it gets cold, I put my robe on.
Yeah,
But it just that's wild, man.
that's
That's
crazy. Well,
that's-
speaking of stories, we
Let me ask you a question. Let's do this one last thing though.
All right.
You just said who is more likely to do that. What restaurant would be the worst restaurant to host a naked dinner? It'd have to be the Japanese where they cook in front of you.
Yeah.
You don't want to be naked in
yeah.
front of that, right?
They're flipping stuff up.
Yeah,
It's
flipping
falling
shrimp
off.
at you. What
Gross.
restaurant would be the worst to host?
Hibachi. Guys
Hibachi,
doing
without-
hibachi.
That or the melting pot.
The melting pot would be terrible.
Yeah, but he's sitting there with the dips in the fucking fondue.
No,
The guy's putting his
the
balls in the
melting, no,
fondue.
the melting pot. That whole station is hot. No, the melting pot. Those are restaurants that can never
Yeah, no,
host.
that's a terrible idea.
It's a terrible marketing idea.
Have anybody been to a nude sushi a restaurant when they had the girl naked and they served the sushi?
Oh,
I was
No,
there.
I never
men or
did that.
women.
Well,
yeah,
whatever.
the
any-
models,
yeah.
right?
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen it?
I've seen it.
I've
I've
been
not
at
seen
one.
it in person. Have you seen it in person, John?
I've never seen it in person.
It was almost
I've seen it on
because
internet, but not in
oh,
person.
I was there and people picking off the sushi and then you're like, I'm not eating that shit now. It's
But
just like
is it on their
it's
body?
on their
It's on
body.
their
They
bodies.
So
put,
there's
like,
nothing between the body.
no,
and the
there
food.
was like a kind of
Yes, I
thing,
was
but
gonna say.
yeah, because it's
Because that's raw fish
No,
on a
it's
body.
Pick off his skin and sweat and people.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
the whole thing made me sick, and I don't even like sushi like that. It was bad overall. But
Mhm.
speaking of these stories, we could,
Some people wouldn't have to shower before going
that's
to
true.
Mama.
You got the fish going.
You wouldn't even smell it.
All right, remember we
Did
talked.
that guy shower? I don't know. I smell sushi. I have no clue.
Hey, remember we talked about when you laughed about the baptism stuff
With the gun.
With the gun.
Yeah.
All right.
During COVID.
Now let's go to one step further. This was just recently. This is in
Oh,
Mexico.
Jesus.
No.
Got
Here we
bugs.
go.
Yeah, let's see.
This priest in Mexico, he's doing a mass crowd. He's using
With a
he used
pressure
power
washer.
Pressure washer. He's blasting them with a pressure washer at 2,000 psi holy water so he can get the back of the crowd. Now I'm just saying.
But what if you were in front? No, but
I'm saying. I guess you're really no, but this is
I was
real.
going out there with a pressure
Like,
washer.
there's something wrong with people.
That's
But
great.
he said he did it because a lot of people get a kick out of the part of it doing. Of course, it's
Well,
like a
listen,
little niche, but
a mass baptism is better than a mass shooting, I guess.
Well,
I mean,
listen.
this guy's out there hosing people down. That's phenomenal.
well, that's
But,
just
but listen, that's a pressure washer. This is what I know. You ever pressure wash your house, Sean?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. If you pressure wash your back of your house or everything, and you have a patio back there, how much water you go through? There's no way this guy blessed that much water. Like, what kind of water you got to put in a pressure washer to get the whole crowd?
He's
Right?
got,
He's
he's got a
probably-
will built by Jesus.
Are you really?
I don't
telling me-
know.
or
He's
did
got
he just-
20 priests behind him blessing the water by the
No.
hose. That's just how
Gotta get this water out. Come on, we're running low. They just got an assembly line of holy water coming out. Yeah. Or do you just bless the
I don't know.
the
It's
power
just,
washer?
but that's funny that's like, I don't know. But I guess you got to say the priest is doing it, so it's blessed.
You can't make this shit up. It's
I
just
thought-
out there happening.
But it's that we got some more weird some stuff. Now this is a little creepy. This was down in Massachusetts. This person was a mime. He was around for about a month and a half, and he kept hanging out in the park and stuff. But he was creeping people out because he would start doing the mime. He never talked, but he would following you. Like you couldn't get away from him. He kept following you, especially he was following women too. So they were really feeling it. So they finally arrested the guy. Here's what he looked like. This is the
Oh,
guy.
Jesus Christ.
This guy showing up in the
This
park every day,
fucking
and he's
guy.
doing his mime, and you can't get away from him. Then he's following women down the path.
He's boxing you in. He's like
This
trying to
guy,
box you
look
in.
at
They
this
finally
guy.
arrested this nutcase.
That's like straight up serial killer movie.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine seeing this guy. I'm
murderer.
surprised it lasted more than a month that he was freaking around. But yeah, he got finally arrested him.
You know what? I'm surprised. I can see the women being freaked out. I'm surprised, like a guy, because everyone's always kind of like one thing away from snapping. How does a guy not punch that guy?
Yeah.
He's lucky
I
he didn't
agree.
get punched.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know the full story as far as if somebody did attack the guy, but
But
Yeah,
imagine
it
that
depends
guy
on the
followed-
person too. Like you see some of these kids, they like to do like these live stream like pranks,
Pranks.
on
Oh.
people. Right. You know who the worst person to do a live stream prank on is, right? Some guy who's like 55 years old, close to retirement, and he,
yeah,
he's gonna
got the
fuck you
snap.
up if you're
No, he's
if you're
he's got,
pranking
he's
that
got
guy.
the bad combo
That's a
going.
Gen,
He's
yeah,
got
that's
the
a-
old man strength. Still,
that's a Gen
right?
X guy who's
Yeah.
ready to just
Yeah,
fuck
he's,
Yeah,
you
he's at the edge
up.
of his rope, right?
Right.
His kids are bothering
No,
And
him.
you're
he's
about
one
to
comment
prank
away from
this
putting you down.
guy.
You ever see these ones, John, where they to go in the store and they throw buckets over your head, but they throw a bucket on
Yes.
their own head, and
Yeah,
they start
yeah.
looking around like it came from somewhere else. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
dude,
What about the guys that?
you're really risking.
What about the guys you see when
fucked up?
they jab? They walk right into you.
I've
Oh,
seen
they
that
hit you
guy.
on
I've
They
seen
hit
that.
you on purpose.
Yep.
You see those guys?
Yeah,
doing
I've
it?
seen those guys.
Like those
Same thing,
guys.
dude.
Yeah, sometimes they're gonna get.
You
their
got to
ass
pick
like,
and
I don't know how
choose.
to
You
do
pick
it.
the wrong person.
And
That's
you know what
it,
I always
man.
see them do? You know what you always see them do? When some guy's aggressive with them, they go, oh, whoa, whoa, and they point to the camera like, we're just filming. It's just a joke. I'm like, dude, like sooner or later,
No,
that's
you're
just
gonna
a-
catch a. You're gonna have a
well,
chance
just
to react
because
to it.
we talked about it earlier, you got this guy in the back. Can you imagine the backyard guy is in
Oh.
a store and they do that to that guy? That guy's off his rocker.
Oh,
He's
no,
gotta-
no, he's shooting you and killing
that
you.
guy will shoot you in Walmart.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know who
You
you're
know,
dealing
did
with.
you see the one of these? I guess the guy was driving too slow. He was doing more than his speed limit, but the person behind him wanted him to like speed. They pull up to the light. The guy survived. Guy rips out a gun and just riddles the guy's car with like
Wait,
30.
Because the guy was going too slow.
The
Or-
guy in front of him was too slow,
so the,
and he was getting annoyed.
so he went up to him.
So
and
when they got to a light, he went on the side and just riddled his bullets. Car with like 21 bullets, and the guy survived. He didn't even get hit. Actually, it's wild. His SUV was brutal. But that's what I'm saying. These kids take a huge risk because they don't do. Because you know where social media's gotten to now with the likes and the and trying to get
Yeah.
famous and popular with views is that the next prank is always over the top.
yeah, where something's gonna go wrong.
Where you're just doing some stupid crap to people, right?
And the thing is, like some of the, like I'm telling you, dude, you guys know, like our generation or those guys a little older,
Uh-huh.
bro, they don't like to play like that, dude.
No,
They,
you can't
like,
fool
they are
us.
not playing like that.
No.
They're not laughing. They're not on social media. They're gonna lay
No, 'cause
you out.
I do it. You could see, and John's right because even me, I'm chill. Right?
Right.
I don't even put my hands on my. I've never put my hands on my kids on. Jordan at 15 now, like he was just and I was like, Jordan, cut it out. Right? I was telling him to stop doing something.
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, what are you gonna do about there, tough guy? And I'm like, oh, I'll show you, tough guy. I'll come over there and we'll see what happens. He
Right.
goes, you ain't doing nothing, and already my blood pressure went up. Like
Yeah.
he's just messing
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
But like John's right. Like Gen X guy is like ready. Like you're gonna annoy
No,
him.
no, you gotta get to
Right?
a point where it's
Right.
not gonna go well. For
Yeah,
anybody.
And
not
especially
gonna
those
go
young
the way-
kids, because those young kids who are like 15, 16, 17 years old, like you go pick on like an older guy like that, like you're just like It's like Bernie Mac says in his skit. Like if they're old enough to talk back, they're old enough to get punched in the mouth. Okay, like that's it, bro. Like that's it.
No,
And
it's
these
wild.
kids are like just old enough to feel a little pain, to know what it's
Yeah.
like to feel a little
No,
pain.
we talk about the time. We always say it. Like you could tell a younger person when they're doing stuff like this. You look at them and you go, "Oh, that person's never been punked. Like,
Oh,
they've
yeah.
never been in a fight."
Yeah, because you wouldn't just randomly
wouldn't
just say
just
the stuff
randomly-
they say without
no.
because
Yeah.
they're not seeing the point that this guy's going to beat the shit out of me, but you
Yeah.
just think your words is enough to like you don't see the other part what's really going to happen. Like
yeah,
you think
you also
your
just
words.
don't know. We talk about this all the time. You just don't know what people are going through,
I don't know.
right? And it's
Yeah.
like these kids are just out there doing this wild stuff, and it's just
Yo, you're in the middle of fucking Walmart. You got a guy just got into an argument with his freaking wife over fucking Pop-Tarts. And like you're coming up trying to play a prank. This guy's
Yeah.
gonna murder you, bro.
No,
He's mad
100%.
at his wife, but he's gonna take it out on
smacking
you.
them in the back of the neck and then turning around trying to figure out who did it. One guy, like they put like a guy had a sweater under his arm. They yanked the sweater and then ran around the
Oh, the
store.
bucket on the head. I've seen that
The
one.
bucket on the head. So they do the
Guys
bucket
get
on the
pissed
head,
at that
and I'm
shit.
like, John's right. That guy might be in Walmart. Oh, that woman might be in Walmart because she's got a crying baby at home. They're out of formula.
Right.
Like she ain't playing. Like you're gonna end up.
Well, speaking of the pranks, what's like some of the funny pranks? I seen one this big dude. He was jacked up at the beach. You know how the outside showers?
Yeah.
He's there, and the guy above him
Oh, is they just
with
pouring
the
shampoo?
He keeps putting the shampoo, and he
Yeah,
every time
I
he tries
saw
to,
that. That was
I don't know if
good.
it was staged, but
no.
it
I've
seemed
seen
like
that.
the guy was like losing his mind because every
No.
time
They do. He does. To
Kept
the women,
lathering
if
up.
you watch it long enough, they do it to
they do-
everyone.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
not
great.
just that guy. Then women will come rinse off, and there's like the soap, and they can't get the soap is coming from their wire. Like you
That's
can't
what I'm
get-
saying. They keep
Like,
rinsing.
listen,
It's
I have
more,
to tell you something. That to me
would be
is good comedy.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
funny.
harmless. You're not hurting anybody.
Right.
They're at the beach. It's not like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It
no.
was just laying out.
Yeah,
To John's point, majority of those people aren't fired up.
yeah. Where you gonna
Right,
be like,
right.
oh, the guys put
Right.
soap
Yeah.
in my head.
It just puts soap on your head, right? Actually, tell you the truth, someone does that to you, and then you figure it out, and you're like, okay, that was good. Like you're not mad at that person.
No, you're laughing
No.
like
Yeah,
you got
yeah,
me because
yeah. No,
at
you're
first
like,
you're
okay.
really like, what the? I can't get this shit out of my face.
Well,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
dumber, dude? Who's dumber? The kids that do that to just regular people like us, or the idiots like that guy on the plane who decided he wanted to argue with Mike Tyson on a flight,
Oh,
and he got the shit kicked out of him
well,
on the plane.
you-
Like,
you
what's
find-
wrong with you, dude?
you find yourself
Like those athletes, right? How many times, Joe, you see these athletes, like you say in Charlotte, you see some of them in the bars. You always have those one or two drunk idiots
Yeah.
who decide they want to walk up to a professional football player or a professional MMA fighter or a professional NBA
Mhm.
player and just start shit for no freaking reason whatsoever.
Well, you remember
just running their mouth.
Vargas? Remember you showed me,
Bro,
Nate
you're
Diaz?
talking professional athletes. Oh,
was
the Nate
Nate Diaz
one
with the
of
guy.
them was
That was a
Jake Paul.
Paul
That
look-
was
lookalike somebody?
Logan Paul. That was Logan Paul.
yeah.
No,
but
no, it was
Logan
actually
Paul-
It was actually.
It was actually Logan Paul. Yeah, it was actually Logan Paul. They
Oh,
were in
was it
New
a lookalike?
Orleans.
I thought it was. a look.
No, it was Logan Paul.
It really
No, it
was.
was Logan Paul. Yeah, they were in New Orleans, and Nate Diaz was there with his guys. Logan Paul was there with his guys. Of course, Logan wants to try to promote. You know, he's an internet guy, and
Mhm.
you listen. Anyone that follows MMA knows Nate Diaz is not.
That guy. don't
Nate
play,
Diaz doesn't
no.
like to laugh. No, he
Yeah,
doesn't. Like, he doesn't like
Yeah.
jokes like that.
Yeah.
no,
And they tried to joke with him like that, and he put freaking Logan Paul to sleep in a guillotine.
dropped.
Didn't
him
even
on the
drop his
street.
drink. Yeah, just dropped him on the street, face down on the
That's
street.
what I'm saying. You picked the wrong people.
Oh.
Like you
I
can't.
don't, listen,
Bro,
I
gotta
have
be
no
careful out
interest in
there.
that.
That's why with Lenny that time when we were in Vegas and when Tyson was up in the skybox area
Right, right, right.
and Lenny's like deciding in the middle of the
So it's me,
skybox
champ. Yeah.
that he's gonna go over and talk to like Mike Tyson. I go, what the hell's he doing? Right? He goes and all we see from the he goes and he taps Mike Tyson. He's like, hey champ, and Tyson turns around and gives this look, and Lenny's like, oh shit, like it was like a look like Lenny's like, oh, I'm sorry. He starts walking. We're like, oh shit, Tyson's coming now. So Tyson's walking while Lenny's coming like, this is not gonna. And all of a sudden he grabs me, and goes, who you calling Chump? Lenny's like, no, I said, he's like, I'm only kidding, man. And it was like, listen, when he said it, I swear, you never thought Mike Tyson was gonna joke around like that, but we were like, holy shit, Lenny would have been knocked out.
Can you imagine like Mike Tyson? You're talking Mike Tyson, the guy who is a professional fighter, who is the heavyweight champion of the world, was a murderer, and he went to prison.
Yeah.
No,
And you're
that
gonna
guy don't
fuck with this
care.
guy.
And you're gonna
You're
tap
gonna
on the
fuck with
shoulder.
this
No,
guy.
that guy don't care. You hear him do
Dude.
interviews. He don't care.
No. But he was funny. I give him credit.
Even like the John Bones Jones of the world, like those guys aren't playing.
No.
Like that guy has zero chill in him.
You better pick who you're talking to.
You got to be careful. I don't know about you. I have zero interest at this stage of my life to be messing around and get popped by Mike Tyson.
What was it one of the roasts where Tyson was on it? Was it the guy from Jackass? Who's the one with Johnny Knoxville, the main guy that always he was on it was anyway. He ran and he told Tyson to punch him in the face. He ran, broke his nose right on the thing. It was at the end of one of the what are they doing?
Jackass movies?
The roast. It was a comedy roast.
Right.
I forgot whose roast it was. Yeah, he literally punched him at the end, broke his nose.
Yeah, but
who wants to get punched by Mike Tyson?
No, but
Can you imagine getting punched by Mike Tyson?
Who's the guy from Jackass?
I don't care that he's 60 years old. It's Mike Tyson.
Well, there were two main guys.
Not Johnny Knoxville, the other one that did like
Bam Margera? Was that Bam Margera?
No.
What the, oh my god, I can't remember.
Who
Anyway,
else was
I
it?
know who you're talking
you know what I'm
about.
talking, but that was who did it.
But again, why even ask for that? Now I know the whole shtick was they stapled that ball. They were doing dumb stuff,
yeah.
right? But I bet you when Tyson broke his nose, that wasn't even a full Tyson punch.
Oh, he just hit.
No.
Because let me tell you something. You tell Tyson to punch you. If Tyson really punches you, you die.
Yeah, his fist
Like
goes to
there's
your
a
face.
good chance you're hemorrhaging.
Yeah, bare knuckle punching you in the face like that. Yeah,
like
your
you're
mouth
not.
would call
The
it a
broken
thing.
nose is a gift.
No.
That guy left you with a gift.
I would never in my right mind talk to any of these guys. Leave them alone.
Oh, I have no interest in.
Unless they
bothering
say something to you, you acknowledge, hey, how you doing?
No, we're still good.
Yeah.
Like, hey, listen, it's a misunderstanding.
I would not acknowledge that.
I tell him, oh no, bro, you got the wrong guy. My boy John. Now that guy, don't fuck with that guy.
Yeah.
Hey Nate, you want to mess with somebody? John's a world champion. John, Nate wants to talk to you.
John wants to go.
Happy Magliaro. Oh, I'm not mad, Nate. I'm not mad, but I'm my buddy John wants to talk to you. Hey, fuck it.
A little more even playing field.
Yeah.
Seriously.
No, it's wild.
Those guys don't like to laugh, man. They don't like jokes like that, bro.
Well, I mean,
They're not about that.
Think about the profession they're in, right? Like we talk about the other day. We were talking about the other day when what's his name gets in the ring. He's joking around. He's
What's
laughing.
I'm saying?
Patty,
That's
right?
yeah.
When Patty gets in the ring,
Pat,
and all of a sudden the bell rang, and it's like that guy looked like he was
It's like a
gonna
switch.
Kill that guy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There was
You know what I'm
nothing
saying? It's like
joking.
there
there was no
the
more jokes
joking's
around.
over.
The joke
And so
was
if you're
over.
going to approach them as it's one thing with Logan Paul, but if you're going to approach those guys as a random dude, they're already under the impression people want to try to hurt them.
Yeah, somebody's going to do something.
Right.
You don't know what they're trying to get from
Right?
you. Because anybody that's approaching you, kind of being a celebrity or whatever, famous, somebody wants something from you. That's why they're coming up to you.
and you
also got to understand those guys, they're in a profession, especially the fighters, whether they're boxers or MMA guys, they're in a profession where like there's no like slow pace that it boils up to. They work on a switch. You come walking up to them fast, the switch goes on. That's it.
Yeah,
Like they're not coming down from that.
but even you, John, right?
Like-
Like you don't do this as a profession, right? But you're a world champ. So listen, someone walks aggressively at you, your instinct as a jiu-jitsu champion is I got to diffuse this now.
Oh, yeah. Well, we were on the golf course.
Yeah.
What did I say? We were on the golf course. I'm like, yo, bro, listen. And I was telling you, I'm like, hey, just be ready. When these guys walk up, it's on, right? I told you, like, there's
The
no,
time for talking.
there's no in between. It's
This
over.
is
If
it.
they
That's
start
right.
walking up to the green,
No,
we're going.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
You're-
And
that-
so
you-
those
that's-
guys, man, those guys are just built different. Like we talk about all the time, watching those guys in the ring. They're built. Their mind is you can't
Different.
imagine how they're built.
That's what they
As
say.
badass as you think you are, those guys enjoy getting hit in the face.
Oh yeah, but that's what you got to say when someone like John was saying, when somebody's coming to you, you already have the determination. No, there's no more talk. As soon as you're punching or doing what you're doing right away,
Right.
like that's
it.
that's the first. You're not waiting for another
No,
move.
those guys are, and that's why
Yeah.
if you're a regular civilian, you're taking a huge chance even walking up to that person because they got to assume you hear all the horror stories.
Oh yeah,
Right, that you have that female singer. She's greeting her fans, and she walks through security just to get over more closer to the gate, and some kid shoots her. Right, right. The girl that was on American Idol, or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you got to automatically assume these
No,
people. Like,
it's a lot of
you just
nutcases.
can't assume everyone's. So if someone is walking towards you aggressive, if you're a civilian and you're one of these guys, the Tysons of the world, the Nate Diaz of the world, dude, they ain't playing around. There's
it's-
not an ounce of them that's playing.
You can't really. That's
Yeah.
why
No.
there's not so much trust no more in the world. For
You'd see
anybody,
my
right?
You'd see my sense of humor disappear quickly with Mike Tyson. We don't joke.
Yeah.
I ain't joking. with
No, well,
Mike
listen,
Tyson.
that-
Not even a little bit.
That's why
Not
when
even messing with him. You know, even if he was hanging out with us
Dude,
in a
when we were in
group.
Vegas, we're having a great time. I mean, he's been there the whole night. I seen him. I had no interest in going to talk to him.
Nope.
Unless he fucking came over and said, "Hey, I'll get you a
I
drink."
may say something to him like,
Yeah, but
always love
no.
watching you, whatever it may be. But at the end of the day, if we're hanging out a group, I'm not even busting his balls.
No, I'm not even
Like
going,
I bust
go
your
near him. No.
There's probably a time when you hang out with Mike Tyson. I guarantee you there's a moment where like everyone's joking around having a good time and he could probably turn on a switch so fast. Like you better learn how to read the room and know when it's time to leave
Yeah,
and be like, all right, we're out of here.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, when
Mike's
when
getting a
bodies-
little annoyed.
Yeah, when bodies start dropping.
Check, please.
Yeah, time to go.
Check, please.
Well, that's yeah. So here's I got one more little thing, and this is a little offbeat. This actually has to do with food. Now, this I would be upset about. Let's see. This was in South. Well,
This
all
would
right.
I'd be upset.
Oh, think about this. You didn't
Not,
know.
not if I send you a text that says, "Aunt, naked dinner tonight."
Oh, this
Yeah.
is up to.
He's
He's okay with that.
I'd rather have the naked dinner than this.
Okay.
So this chef in South Korea, all right, whatever, he's facing legal issues because in his desserts there was these speckled things. He wasn't really saying what it was. It was gourmet. He was saying it was dried up ants, and people didn't know about it. So ants, dried up ants. So that was
sprinkling.
that was like your sprinkles on
but-
the dessert. So people were
But
eating
they
this,
eat
not knowing
ants.
it.
It's a delicacy.
Isn't
Well,
eating
places-
ants
If somebody
though?
didn't, if
Yeah,
didn't,
some
people didn't know,
places.
it said like it wasn't on the, like they just didn't know what was they were eating. And
You
then
have
they
to
would
say
say-
what it is, probably.
Yeah, and so that's why people
Like you have to
are like,
describe it.
yeah,
If that's
'cause it-
what's in there.
so somebody's eating is like, hey, and then you
Ants.
realize, oh, these are dried ants I just ate. That's so. Yeah, but
Right.
then again, like I don't know about that.
You
kid.
know, you know what's funny is you wonder if that, John. I think this is where you were going. You wonder if you think that's more. No, I don't want to say acceptable. It's less annoying in certain countries versus America, right? Somebody's sprinkling
Correct.
dry ants on our desserts here at like a random restaurant. No, you're freaking out.
Oh yeah.
Like you're on
Oh, yeah.
Facebook, you're on Yelp. Guy, dry ants.
I mean, my mother-in-law went to China on vacation and she had said, like, man, the one thing she noticed over there is those people, they eat everything.
Everything.
Like
Oh,
when
any
there's
type
an
of
animal
insects,
and
right?
they eat it, right? And they don't waste anything. They eat everything down to the bones, bro.
Yeah.
Like dogs, cats.
Yeah,
like,
no, like
and-
say
but
when
over there, that's like normal.
yeah,
That's a
'cause
normal.
You go to those
thing.
markets, like you know how the produce, it's all like insects too,
And you get
like just
frogs,
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chocolate covered crickets. Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So I think in some places that would be less of an issue than here. But yeah, here.
Would you eat something like that?
Oh, never.
No.
No, dude. I don't even
What
know.
if this
like,
was Fear Factor?
oh, yeah.
Would you?
I
it?
would
Oh,
do it,
obviously you
Anthony. I would do it if it was something like we went to a place and we knew, like if we went in there and they said, okay, we're serving ostrich or something exotic.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah,
like,
right.
okay, I might want to try that
Right,
just
right,
to
right.
see what it tries, right?
Yeah.
I never ate rattlesnake. I never ate,
Yeah, no.
something like
Crocodile or
that.
something,
But
yeah.
I'd have to know.
Well,
I'd
the-
have to know. I
You know the
wouldn't-
place right near Adventureland on 110. There was the Brazilian steakhouse was there. Me and
Yeah.
Debbie went there, but they were doing all the exotics. So we went the one time, and I'm talking. It was the ones here. It's not like it is. It was ostrich, kangaroo, pheasant, quail. Like, and then they would tell you this is what I'm like, and you would try. You're like, oh, that some shit would taste, but then Debbie was doing. I'm like, I was surprised. Debbie was trying the stuff, and then they got her the last one. The thing that got her.
Crocodile or something?
No, they pulled
Alligator?
out a full size fish that was the whole carcass, and it was just like the everything. They had, she had a pull out. Like that.
We
got
did that
you?
in Italy.
Yeah, that's what. And they remember the gills.
The gills. Oh, I don't know, John.
Well,
Have you
you-
ever had fish gills?
You ever
before?
eat inside the gills?
I never had the gills.
No,
No.
Believe it or
listen,
not-
we,
oh, you
ne-
gotta
we
try
never
this.
did either. So we're in Italy, right? And we go to this restaurant.
And catch it a
And
day.
the guy says, "You want the catch of the day?" Vacaro's like, "Listen, you got to understand something, Vargas. You know Anthony, right? Especially if Anthony's drinking. It's towards the end of the day. We've been on a boat all day. This guy, so the guy takes us to this restaurant. He's like, "Listen, I'm just going to take you to a random restaurant, right?" And we get set up there, and all of a sudden we're ordering everything on the menu, and to the point where it's like, "Are we even going to finish this?" Then the waiter comes up. Actually, no, the manager comes over. And he's like, You guys want to try the catch of the day?
Now, Vargas, the catch of the day is literally, it's a small town.
Yeah, they just caught, like the guys
Narano.
like we just caught it.
It literally, he just reeled it
right
in.
in
and
the
like, that
ocean.
was a catch.
You know, like they get the catch of the day. Is like
So when
they
he
just
says
got it.
catch of the day, he means like the catch of the moment. I
Yeah,
just
no,
got
he's,
it.
just
Just got
he's reeling up right now.
No,
He's
no,
like,
no.
oh, he just caught one.
No, they're bringing it in. So Vacaro's like, yeah, bring it in, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go bring it. I'm like, how are we eating this thing? Well, it comes, and it was new for like my wife and everything because they bring everything, head, tail,
The whole
it's all
yeah.
different. And then they cut it in front of you, and they
He
spoon-
fillets it with a
yeah,
spoon.
fillets
though.
it and then spoons everything out and puts it on your plate, right?
right.
So then we're done done eating the fish. It's phenomenal, John. Delicious. And the guy comes over and he goes, "Did you ever know you could eat the gills?" And
He goes,
we're
the
looking at
best
John.
part. We're like,
He's
what?
like, it's the best part of the fish. And I'm like, get the hell out of here. So this is where to answer your question, I'll try things if I know what they are.
Yeah.
There's some things I won't. Like my godfather, when I was on the Lollapalooza tour, my godfather got me to try snail by telling me it was escargot. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, yeah.
I tried snail.
Yeah.
Now, if he would have told me it was snail, I probably wouldn't have tried it.
Yeah.
But there's some things I won't try. But this, I was like, all right, the gills, I'm going to try. John, he scoops out the gills of the fish. It was the best
Oh, it was
meat
yeah.
of a fish I've ever tasted.
He's good, huh?
Yeah, the way he did it, and I don't know.
It was phenomenal.
Debbie
I
loved
was-
it too.
I have to tell you the truth. Debbie tried it too.
Yeah,
I was
she loved
surprised
it. She
Debbie
loved
tried it.
She tried it.
I have
Loved
to
it.
tell you, I was actually surprised. I thought it was going to be one of those things where he's like, you got to try the gills, and you try it, and you're like, oh, it tastes like the rest of the fish. I'm surprised. No. I was surprised that it was better than the rest of the fish that you eat every day.
John, it was so good that
Interesting.
Debbie was after she had it. She tells the guy, she go like this, and I go, dude, I've been married for how many years? I've never seen her go like this before. No, I'm like, but it really was. It was like I would never. He stuck that spoon straight in there and pulled out this.
No, it was
It looked
great.
like.
But I'm not eating like I don't know that I could eat the crickets and all this kind of other stuff
No.
people eat. I tell you the truth, I've never even had like frog legs.
I've had I haven't had it for. I had gator. You had gator bites over at
I
The-
think I
the Blue
have.
Parrot
Yeah,
had 'em.
Blue Parrot.
they had them, but I don't know.
Actually, where I took John,
The toucans.
Toucans has them.
Yeah, they have it too, right? That's the
They
same
have
place.
The gator.
Yeah, I never
bites on it.
tried snake or anything like that.
What's the craziest thing you've tried, John?
I don't know. I think I had buffalo once.
Yeah.
What that
That
taste
was
like?
it, really. Like nothing crazy. It was gamey, you
Just
know,
like
pretty
really
gamey
like
and
okay.
thick, heavy. But yeah, that's it. You know, I've eaten deer,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and stuff
venison's
like that,
good.
but
It
nothing
depends, obviously, it
crazy.
depends on how they cook it.
Yeah.
how you
But-
cook it, and you know, it's gamey too, very chewy and stuff, and it doesn't smell great, you know,
There's
when you're
this
cooking
guy-
deer
there's
meat.
this
But
guy,
it's
dude,
good.
At work that would always bring venison in, and he would put it in a stew. I had to give him a lot of credit because I'm like, oh, it is usually a little tougher. You could tell the difference. Whatever he did to cook it, he got it soft. I like
Well, there's also
really tender.
I know some of the stuff because I have a lot of guys, my friends hunt and stuff. I think it's called the back strap or something. That there's a part of the back somewhere it's like the most. It's almost like a beyond a fillet. Like
Yeah.
that's, and then there's other parts that really gamey and shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
and then they make a lot of sausage out of it. They ground it
so
up. And stuff.
I don't know. Ants on. I'd be pretty freaked out if I had ants on.
Yeah,
my-
if you didn't know, like somebody's like,
You
I
know,
would
also
like to
depends-
do gator. You had gator? I would like to do
you,
gator. and
you
try
should.
gator
Yeah, they
next
have little
time.
gator bites. They're like fried.
they
little
fry
bites.
them, so you don't really know
Yeah.
what you're eating.
Yeah, you don't know what part of that. I mean,
Yeah,
like where is all the meat? Like on the.
I like to eat gator bites in front of a gator, and just to let them.
What about iguana? Does
You know what
anybody-
I'm saying?
Iguanas.
Like
you-
I've seen you eat us. Now you're gonna watch us eat you. You know what I'm saying? Just to let them know
Iguana.
where we are on the. You know.
They
What
eat
about live
iguana.
eel?
They eat iguana a
Like-
lot.
eels? Would you eat an eel? Cooked eel?
I
No.
eat eel. I eat
Well,
eel
no, I
with
guess for sushi, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's
Yeah.
normal. I don't know.
Eel's good.
Eel's nasty looking.
I don't know, but ants in my dessert.
Ants in your dessert, it's not
No.
gonna go well.
No. But I'm scarred, man. Remember, like living in Brooklyn, where I did in Bensonhurst, like we had mice, you had cockroaches. Like I tell the story all the time, John. Like I still to this day don't eat Raisin Bran cereal because when we were in Brooklyn, I couldn't tell the difference between the raisins or the bugs. So you didn't know if there was a bug in your cereal because of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
raisins.
yeah.
So I was like, I still to this day won't
Ugh.
eat Raisin Bran.
Yeah.
Because it's like you just couldn't.
You don't
take
know what's
the
in the
chance.
box, yeah.
Well, you just couldn't take the chance, right?
That's
If
gross.
the bugs got into the cupboard and got into the cereal, At least Fruit
Oh,
Loops, you can
forget
see them.
Yeah, yes.
The
Hanging
Fruit
on.
Loops, they're doing like the Olympians.
Yeah.
They're jumping through the loop.
They're doing hula hoops.
You
With
know what
the-
I'm saying? I can see it in my thing.
Yeah.
Raisin Bran, it's like, is that a raisin? Is that a bug? Like,
That's
No.
gross.
no, I couldn't do it. No, I don't know how these people do it.
I was like when we were in me and Debbie were away. I think it was it might have been Bermuda, and we were starving. So there was a couple of restaurants on the island and stuff. And we're like, we got to get somewhere. So we're waiting, and everywhere we went was like long lines. So we're sitting in this one. I'm like, all right, it's not much of a wait. It was one of those hibachi things.
Uh-huh.
So she's sitting right here, and I'm like, fucking stop. I'm like, there's no way we're not gonna. I'm waiting no matter what. I said. I look to the right where she's sitting. There's a little like end table with a lamp. I'm like, oh shit, that's a roach, right?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I don't know what made me do it. I pull it because she turns her head quick. I open it. There's like 5-6 roaches running around the whole thing. I closed the drawer quick. I was so hungry. I said,
You still ate that?
I never even told her. I never told
Vargas,
her.
let me tell you something.
I
I
told her
fear
after we left-
roach. There was this Thai,
I had to do it. We
dude, there
did.
was this Thai place in Charlotte here. Again, no names. I love Thai food, and this place was right by my office, and I would go to it all the time. All of a sudden, I'm having lunch with a colleague at this Thai restaurant that I love to eat at, and while we're eating, come run up the wall,
full size
cockroach.
roach.
come run up the wall. I haven't been back. I just can't do it. Even I'll tell you, there's another place that does like the Mexican wraps and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Won't mention their name, but I was down at one of their places and saw roaches run across the floor. Can't eat. Karen Lugs, there's a location up here because this was down in South Charlotte.
Yeah.
Location up here. Karen's like, I'm gonna go get. I'm in the mood for X tonight, and I'm like, nah, yeah, I'll get you that, but I'm getting something. I still can't eat at that place.
Ugh.
So I don't know how you ate at that place.
We were listen. There was nothing else on the island. I'm like, all right, it's rice. I can't. We'll see. It was nasty. What are you gonna do? If I told her it was over, we weren't eating nowhere. I'm
If
like,
you would have showed her that,
no,
drawer,
no,
yeah.
no. It was something like it was one of those. It was a quick hit in my mind to say, all right, shut the door. We eat. Otherwise, there's no way you're eating on the island. I'm like, screw it.
John, when you're in the city, do you eat? Oh, do you take lunch with you when you work in the city? Or you always eat at different places.
It depends. Sometimes I'll take lunch with me. Sometimes I'll grab something on the road. But you know, it depends what you want to eat. You know, if
Johnny,
you're in
what's
the
your
city-
favorite? What do you normally like to get though? What do you like? If, a couple times during the week, what would you get? You get something twice? Like the
Oh,
favorite
let me
kind of
see.
food you kind of get?
If depends what I'm in the mood for. Like when the fall comes and the weather gets a lot cooler out, I don't mind hitting like the halal trucks and stuff like
Yeah.
that, which are really good.
Yeah.
In the summertime, it's hard to eat that food.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
it's
too
just-
freaking
yeah,
hot.
Yeah.
It's always hot in the sun in the city, and it's just
Yeah.
it's too much.
I miss
So if
those
I'm in
food
the city,
trucks.
I'll hit like probably like a smoothie place or something like that.
Yeah.
Grab like an acai bowl or a smoothie if I'm in the city and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you know, my all-time favorite in the city of Manhattan is pizza. Pizza is the best in New
Yeah,
York. I mean,
Pizza's the best.
I got a
Pizza
couple of
is the
spots I like to eat at, you know, in Brooklyn and in Manhattan, but pizza in the city,
Pizza is
is
one of
New
those
York
things-
City pizza is
Yeah,
amazing.
pizza is one of those foods that, you know, I was thinking about this the other day because there was some random thing that popped up and it said for $5 million, some stupid number. And dude, for $5-10 million, you would do a lot of things. But the thing was, for $5 million, right? I give you $5 million, but for the rest of your life, you can only eat foods that start with the letter P. And I'm like, well, shit. Pizza, peas, pierogies, like there's a lot of
Potatoes,
stuff,
yeah.
potatoes,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff. But I was thinking about it. I was like, dude, pizza is one of those things that if you ate all the time, you still wouldn't get sick of it. I don't know that there are a lot of foods that if you ate often, you'd
Now
be
with-
like, I'm sick
Yeah,
of
but
it.
with pizza, you could put a bunch of different toppings. You could have chicken.
You're right.
right?
You
Is
have
that allowed?
marsala pizza. You
So-
could have, yeah.
You could
Yeah,
do. You could do.
But what I'm saying is pizza is one of those foods. It's like no matter how often or how many times you eat in your life, you never get sick of pizza.
No, you could always just have
No.
pizza tonight.
I think we're spoiled too, like here in New York. It's like like you guys living in Charlotte. I don't know what it's like down there. I know the pizza's not like here, but like here in New York, for people who don't understand, even on Long Island, like there are pizza parlors everywhere. I mean, one town could have like 4 or 5 pizza parlors.
Oh, yeah.
One town.
Yeah.
So being from New York and being from Long Island, like every pizza parlor you go to, right? Every town that you grow up in, like when we grew up, like Imperial Pizza to me was like
Yeah.
Imperial was great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I grew up
Yeah.
on was Imperial Pizza. But when you have that many pizza parlors and you eat it so much, especially being from New York or Long Island, like if I had Imperial Pizza and then my mom went and bought pizza from somewhere else and brought it home, I could take a bite of that pizza. I know if that's Imperial Pizza.
Oh, 100%. So
Like,
a lot
you
of
know.
times, John, you could
Like
tell
where
by
you
the way
guys
it's
live, I
cooked.
don't know how many pizza parlors you have, but you guys know from New York, like you could tell this is from here or this is from there. Like, you
Yep.
know, everybody's pizza
Oh,
was
yeah.
different.
A lot of times you could tell how it's cooked. You could just
Oh,
look at the
yeah.
pie and go, "That's from X."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see how it looks.
How
Just
it
where
looks,
the
how
crust is, and the
sometimes
way
the
the
crust,
cheese is set.
whatever it
Yeah.
may be. There was that. What was that place on Long Island? Was it Surfside Pizza? They did the upside down, but they did the sauce. They did
Sauce
cheese
pizza,
and
Dominic?
yeah.
sauce.
What
in the
was
middle.
Right? It was
Dominic's
like
was another
Surfside.
one or two. They flipped it. It was reversed.
Yeah.
The sauce was on the bottom. The cheese was on
the
Yeah.
the
bottom, and
and
then
then the
sauce was on top.
top.
And so you
Yeah.
know, you open up that box, you see that, you're like, "Oh, that's gonna be Surfside," whatever it may
Oh
be.
yeah.
Yeah, but pizza was
yeah.
one of those. That's kind of things. Like, I never could think of a time where I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not in the mood for pizza." If you said, "Hey, we're having pizza," I'd be like, "Okay."
Yeah, you're gonna. It's just
Pizza.
one of those things.
What's your
you
favorite
always can
pizza
eat.
slice? What's your favorite pizza slice?
Oh,
Including like specialties. Like if I said you're gonna get a slice, specialties, like because plain slices are plain slices and they're all good. Plain slice, you never go wrong.
so okay, so we won't. So are regular slices involved in this answer? Just you're asking what's your favorite, or we're saying put the regular slice aside.
Put the
What's your
regular slice aside. If I said get a specialty slice, what's like your favorite
slice?
specialty slice?
There was a while there where I was. There was a period there where I was getting on the regular basis. What's the pizzeria that was over by that's still there over by your shop? Mama's?
Yeah.
Mama's.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
The good, another good pizza place. And remember, knew the people that owned it,
Yep,
whatever. Their son died like unexpectedly. I think died,
Yeah, what happened?
And
is
an
he
accident.
bought something that with a camper or something,
and he was driving it back. Or
and
whatever.
then the car swerved and crashed and it killed him.
was
Literally
crazy.
after, yes.
But it was a shame because that guy would always hook me up when I go in there.
yeah,
Super nice
Mama's
guy.
was right there.
But anyway, John, my go-to for a while was a chicken marsala pizza.
Okay. It's good.
I always liked
That's
white
good.
pizza,
Well,
the
yeah,
white pizza,
Blanco.
but
Yeah.
a stuffed crust pizza with all the meats in it. It's
Oh,
almost like a calzone pizza.
yeah.
A slice of that.
Yeah,
One of them's enough, but you just
the Blanco's a good call out because I could go for
like
it's
with
that-
the real
with
ricotta
the
cheese.
ricotta on the
I'm not
top.
talking about just the cheese. Like
no, you got the
chunks of the-
clumps of the ricotta on
like
top.
when
yeah.
it's cooked
So
right.
I like-
You can't eat too many of those slices either. You could eat maybe
Are
one.
we counting?
Oh, they
Sicilian?
fill you up. Those
Yeah.
specialty slices fill
you
you
feel
up
like
like
you ate,
one
like-
slice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My favorite.
I used to eat the masala pizza with a fork. I mean, it's
Are you
you
guys?
can't fold that pizza.
No. You guys big
No,
garlic
no.
nut fans? Garlic nuts? Is that like something you guys get when you get pizza?
My
Oh,
daughter
yeah.
likes the garlic nuts.
Yeah,
Anytime we
we get
order
a
a
couple of
pizza, we
those.
got to order garlic
So,
nuts.
what's
for
your
her.
favorite specialty pizza?
My specialty pizza for a long time? Like I like white pizza.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah.
my
Blanco,
favorite.
Yeah,
But there's a pizza parlor in Manhattan on 2nd Avenue down in the East Village called Marinara's. They do a grandma slice
Oh,
a la vaca. Dude,
Oh,
it's
you
and
had
they
to-
do
you
it
had to- you
upside
had to
down.
Put the olive
they
oil
do
in
it
there.
upside down. They do it with the cheese and then the sauce on the top. And it's like in a grandma slice, like a thin
yeah, it's
crust
got the
grandma
pink
slice.
sauce. Yeah.
Bro,
Jesus,
it's
now I have to eat something when I leave
it's
here.
freaking phenomenal, dude. It's freaking
No,
phenomenal.
that is good.
Jeez.
You know what
Yeah.
I was surprised about? Not surprised. I take that back. I'll run that back. When we went to Chicago, when we told the Chicago story, well,
Oh,
their
m-
pizza,
most
remember
of,
the-
most of
the
the
deep
people,
dish?
like 90% of the group, had never been to Chicago, and they never had deep dish. And I know that's
Right.
always the debate, right? New York style, the
Yep,
flat
yep.
versus the deep
Right.
dish. I have to tell you, John, I'm not sure if you've ever gone to Chicago and had deep dish. The deep dish pizza is phenomenal. It's really good.
It was good.
It was really good, right? We went to the number 1 spot in Chicago to get it.
You think it's
But-
better than New York pizza?
No.
All right, I'm
It's
just
not better than New York pizza.
It's
but
heavy though,
really-
right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
like real
heavy.
heavy.
So that's another one of those, John, where you think you're going to go because I think we made that mistake. Everyone sits down, and I had been there before, so I was trying to tell them. And my brother, you know my brother, right? We'll get a pie of this and a pie of that. I go, Anthony, you don't understand. You're not going to have more than one slice. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
eat more than one slice of it. Oh, stop it. There's 8 of us, whatever. I'm like, okay. John, the pizza comes. All these guys pull the pizza out of the box. Like, Vaccaro's 1 slice in. He's like, I'm done. My brother's like, oh shit, that was a. We wound up giving.
Yeah.
We wound up
We
giving
gave
a
that away.
pie and a half
Yeah.
to a homeless guy.
Yep.
Remember?
Yep.
They ordered 2 pies of this stuff, John, or whatever, and it was like, oh, you ain't eating this.
Yeah, they even
I don't
said
think it's
2 pies.
fucking, you know. the deep dish, but that's really good. But I have to tell you, the Blanco's probably up there for me too, is in my top 3.
Yeah.
I love a good white pizza. It's,
Good white pizza, right? With the regatta on top, bro.
Man, if they
It's
do
just-
it right, they got the good on top, but it's clumps of it.
Yeah, because yeah, it's not
Yes.
just because some
That's
people
right.
make it with just the white mozzarella cheese.
That's
They
it.
go with the
No.
sprinkle. It's
No.
just the different sections.
In
and every time you get
spots.
to
Every
that
time
one-
you get,
oh.
every time you bite in, and catch a corner of that or good. It's like someone slaps you in the tongue. You know?
What's it like going out
It's
to
like
dinner?
someone just like
Oh.
rears back and like. You ever see those cartoons where they pull his tongue out?
Yeah.
And it goes, it's like that or a good hits your tongue. It's like, man, you know.
Yeah, I would get one of those. I get 2 regular slices, and I would get 1 white slice. I would eat I would do the 2. I'd do the 1 cheese. And like, do I want to do the regatta? No, I'll do both cheese. Then I'll finish off with the white one.
Yeah.
What's it like going out to dinner to like a nice restaurant, like with your brother? Because your brother,
Anthony?
bro, is such a good cook.
Yeah.
He's such a good preparer of food, and he's got such a good like palate
yeah.
of like knowing what tastes good. Like, are there times like you go out with him, he'll try something and he'll be like, "This got a little too much in it. Like they didn't do this right.
So
They
by
didn't
the way,
do that right."
extremely- it's hard going out with him and my mom.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
who falls under this umbrella? And he'll admit it. Debbie falls under this umbrella. It's hard to go out with them because they're such good cooks, and then we're from New York. They're
Yeah,
very,
if you start talking about Italian
they're
food, yeah.
very. We're talking just Italian, right?
Yeah, let's just say just Italian
can't
food.
eat out because
Especially like your mom.
no, my
Yeah,
mom.
yeah,
I'm
no.
every thing you tell her, hey ma, you got this new place, so try this new place. You take her there. She'll tell me the next day. Like she won't tell me while we're there. Tell us the next day. Oh, Frank and I didn't like that.
Oh, the
That
biggest
was no
thing like
good.
that?
That was no good.
The
It's-
meatballs. Like when you go out and you get meatballs are the toughest thing. Like very rarely you're like, oh, that's a great meatball.
That's a good
Like
meatball.
that's
Right.
tough to.
Yeah.
So my brother, here's the thing about my brother. It's not even so much that if my brother tells me, he's less likely to go, this isn't good, right? He's more likely to go, dude, you got to try this. And if my brother tells me to try something, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh,
Because he's okay.
100%.
Now,
Yeah.
now here's the problem with my brother going out to eat with my brother. Going out to eat with my brother, and Vaccaro knows this too. Going out to eat with my brother is the same thing as going out drinking with my brother. There's no
It's endless.
no, you can't tell him no. You can't
Yeah, no.
tell him no. There's no stop. You're like, Anthony, I've eaten. I'm not. Oh, cut it out. One more slice.
Yeah,
oh,
stop.
cut it out. Anthony, we just ate a whole meal. Like, I don't want a piece of chocolate cake. Oh, stop it. You got to try this chocolate cake. It's the best chocolate cake. He won't let you stop.
Yeah, no.
If he thinks there's something good and he thinks you should eat it, you
Yeah.
can't tell him no.
No, you got to eat it.
Right.
He's got to eat a piece of it.
That's
or
the
something like that.
Italian custom, right?
He won't let you say no to something. It actually hurts him if you get off the hook.
You know what? I would love
Right.
to see your brother in Italy. If he was there,
Yeah.
oh, he would lose his mind.
I would like to see him in Italy too.
because he would enjoy all.
John,
that
have you been? You? I don't know if you said you.
I've never been to Italy. No, my
Okay,
wife and my
you
daughter
gotta-
have.
you gotta
I've
get
never
over
been.
there.
If there's one place, and I'm not sure,
Even Greece. I mean, the food.
because
everything
you
is-
said Mel travels a lot, or likes to travel, or wants to travel. Who's?
Yeah, her and Azari have traveled a lot. They've been to
I know
Europe.
your daughter does. Your daughter's
Yeah.
like been to a bunch of places, right? And
Yeah,
she-
yeah.
And she
Melissa does
continues
too.
to with different people
Yeah.
too. I give her a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Like Azara would
Oh,
just go
yeah.
away. Like, she was telling me one trip she went with like a childhood friend who she'd never been away with. They went on a cruise together, whatever it may be. But, John, whether you want to travel to Europe or not or whatever, I'm not sure where you land on that. You gotta go to Italy. You gotta go to Italy at least once. All right, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean,
the
just
food, the
the
food
culture,
is
the
just,
food.
culture, the food. It's everything you grew up with, but it's just so enhanced, right? And everything is like, it's wild, John, because you eat something and then you're eating all day. And here in America, you'd be like, I can't eat another
No,
bite.
I
Like I'm
feel like
literally,
I-
you
I
go to
feel
bed,
sick. You
you're
feel
like,
sick.
gross.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
I ate too much. I overate. Over there,
everything's with no preserves.
no,
everything's- it's
you
just
get done for
fresh,
the day.
man.
You're like, we ate 3,000 calories. I don't feel like
Oh, it's so
I don't
light.
feel gross.
Even the pasta's like so fresh
The
and light.
pasta's light, everything's light. It's all fresh stuff. But I would love to see. That's a good call out. I'd love to see my brother in Italy. I
Yeah,
think he
that's one
would.
spot he needs to
I
go.
think he would enjoy kind of the culinary end of
Yep.
that because you go to a place, John. They just made the pasta, not the dish. The pasta's being made on the
Yeah,
spot.
they're out in the
Right.
street. The
So
ladies.
you're out there on the street, you're calling it out like, oh, what pasta do I want? And the guy's like, I just made
Yeah.
tortellinis. I just made
They're
it.
actually- yeah,
like
they're-
they just did them,
Yeah.
And you're like, you're just picking it out, and it's
Tell
it's
them about the what you call when you get the steak, what they call the real the steak I'm talking about. It's like this thick.
Yeah, but what? How they cook it?
No, the one thing if you don't get it, it has to be cooked almost rare.
Yeah.
But what was the name of the main one? When you get the original? We went to that one place who was known for it.
Well, we went to that Rock. Was it the Rock Pizza?
No, not that. Remember, it was in the. You ordered it too. We got it. At the,
Yeah.
When they brought it out, me and Debbie, it was like it looked like a brontosaurus steak.
Oh,
like, but it was
huge.
this. It had to be like that thick, and it was like almost rare to like that. And you can't tell if you tell them that you want it cooked, they'll take the steak. They won't give it to you. Like that's how it
Yeah,
comes.
John. They won't. There's no
They
like.
prepare it one way, and that's
Dude, my
it.
wife found out the hard way. So we go to this place, and this is the one city we went to where Deb wasn't feeling good. Remember,
Yeah, that's what she had the
Naples.
vertigo going.
All right,
Yep.
she had the vertigo go, right? So we go to eat lunch at this restaurant that actually, of all people, Deb would have.
Yeah, she would've
This
loved
the
that.
atmosphere, the whatever. So we go to eat there. I don't know why, John, because my wife's not a meat person, and when she gets it, she asks like for medium well. So I'm like, don't do. So she decides I get the gnocchi with they had gnocchi with alavaca sauce. I'm like, I'm trying that,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So I'm ordering. That's like we're in an Italian restaurant. Karen gets a steak, and they bring it out. And my wife cuts into it, John, and it's medium rare.
Hey, Florentine steak. I know
Florentine
that's
steak.
the steak.
So my wife cuts into it. It's medium rare. My wife tells the waiter, "I'm sorry. Can you guys take it back?" He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Look, he's a nice young kid. He's trying to
Right,
be
right.
accommodating." Takes it back. They bring it back out after like 5 minutes. It's hot, still pink. It's still
No,
rare.
they won't do it.
And so Karen's like, "Did they cook it?" And my mom and I are looking at each other, and it's like, we call the waiter over,
the
and he
chef
goes,
will come
"Listen."
out and kill you.
He's like, "Listen, to tell you the truth, we won't overcook a steak. We're more likely to tell you not to get steak.
Yeah, don't
Order it. If you don't like it this way, don't order it. They won't do like here in America where you cook that thing to cardboard if you want it. Now the chef here may be upset, but he'll do it because you're the customer. Here,
Right.
they're
No,
like,
no,
don't. They're like, would you rather just get something else? They'll just ask you, do you want something else?
They
Right.
prepare
They're not
one way,
cooking it
that's
another
it.
way.
No, that's their reputation, right? This is the way they're making food, and
Right.
this is the way they know it's the best.
Oh, John would love the sandwich, but you had one of those sandwiches, one with the focaccia bread.
Yep.
It's like almost a panini.
It was
but
in Rome.
in Rome. There's a line around the block. It's one little door. You go in this little. It looks like a New York little.
And they
little
move
cutty-
people in and out pretty
Oh
quick.
no, it's quick.
Yeah.
And this focaccia, like pressed panini type of thing, and it's got either like prosciutto with ricotta, mozzarella cheese in it,
Oh.
or salami. Dude, I'm telling you, John, when you bit this, I bit in this thing. I started looking around like this can't be real. No, everybody seen everybody's face with the same thing, and the thing was about probably a foot wide. You had one. It was about.
John, the sandwich is huge.
It's like a foot by a foot.
The sandwich is huge, and you
Oh.
bite into it, John. The best way I could describe. Do you like prosciutto?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
okay.
Well,
man.
then
you
you'll
love
love this
prosciutto.
because this.
So you know how
Yeah.
you get it even in New York. You get it here in America, whatever. It's a
little
it's
stringy.
It's a little stringy.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Dude, you bite into the
There's
prosciutto
nothing.
in Italy. You bite right through it. It's like butter.
It's like paper thin.
It's
and
paper thin. It just comes out. It's not like stringing out of your mouth. It's not like
Right.
it's like you start
No,
you start making your way around and you go, oh man. And then there was one point because obviously love America. I'm an American, right? There was one point where I looked at my mom and I'm like, oh, they're just killing us over in America.
Oh yeah,
like,
we're not even, this ain't
like
even
this
close.
is like
the
this
fresh,
is
just the quality.
freshness, the quality, the stuff they won't put in stuff, the stuff they will. It's like it definitely
Even in Greece when we did the gyro or gyro, whatever you want to
Gyro,
call it,
yeah.
gyro, gyro, they call it different names.
Yeah.
But the pork, it's not lamb, it's
so
pork.
John,
the real one's
John,
pork.
my favorite story, right? So I'm such a jerk here in America. Like I'll go with you to a Greek restaurant. I love Greek food. And like I'm looking at the like my wife would be like, "Can I get a gyro?" And I'm like, "Puh, rookie. It's called a euro, right?" Like I'm that guy, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going through my whole life thinking the real
Yeah.
Greeks, they don't eat the chicken euros, they eat lamb, right? So I'm
Right.
always getting a lamb euro. We get over to Greece. We're in
We're in the beach.
Mykonos?
Yeah,
we're in Mykonos or Santorini. I forget.
Santorini.
We're in one of the two. But we go to a restaurant, right? And I go to order, and I'm looking at the menu, and I see they got lamb chops, right? But I look down, and I see the euros, and I'm like, and I see chicken and pork. And so the waiter comes by, and I stop him. Now, everyone at the table knows I am a snob in America, so they enjoyed this greatly. I tell the waiter who's from there, I go, hey, man, I was just wondering, like, I don't see lamb underneath the Euro part. And he starts laughing. And
American?
He's like, you Americans are funny. I'm like, what? He's like, we don't, that's an American thing. That's not a Greek thing. We do pork and chicken. Oh, man, my wife, if she had a camera out, she would have videoed it.
Oh.
Right? Because I'm just felt like the dumb, at that point, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm that guy. I asked that question, right?
And then tell him when you
And
got
then-
that pork.
So then I get the pork because
Oh.
listen, I could get chicken anywhere,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So then
Right.
I'm like, I'm gonna get if the pork.
Yeah, let me try the pork. I'm in
No,
Greece.
no,
Let me
no.
try it.
No, John, I'm not a big pork guy. As I get older, I eat less pork, right?
Right.
We grow up eating hot dogs, no problem, whatever. Some reason, I don't eat a lot of pork now. But so I'm like, I'm gonna get it because that's what they do. Oh, John, this pork.
It's not the pork you're thinking
it's not
either.
like it's, not
not
like
even
you're
like,
like, oh, it's pork, right? This is so good. And I'm like, oh, now I see why this is what they eat in the Europe.
yeah, and John, the way it came,
Was
the
it
pita was
juicy
on the bottom.
or was it like dry? Like how you know how sometimes they cook pork here, it could be like really dry.
No. It was
No.
it was thin,
But not in a
Not-
way
and
that
not
John,
greasy,
that,
not
yeah,
greasy.
not in a way that you feel gross eating it. Where it's like
Right,
it's
right.
not dry, but because it's oily,
the
or
flavor was
Right.
heavy. Dude, I don't know what they do to it, John. But to your point, not dry and flavorful and light, and
yeah, dude.
you know, comes in like the pita, like you said, and the pork is mounted.
Yeah,
over,
it's
you're
just like the pita's on the bottom. It's like just a pile of pork,
like,
and then you got
man.
all your condiments.
And I was
next-
thinking that when it came, John, I'm like, man, I just normally wouldn't eat this much pork, dude. I killed
doused
it.
that thing.
I killed it, dude.
No,
I
listen,
absolutely killed it.
That's one thing about overseas. The food was night and day. Even though we think we got good, it's just so more, I guess, natural.
And it's a different thing, right?
It's
John?
a different thing, but
John,
it's,
you go to like Naples, right? Naples is where they invented the margarita pizza, right? That's where it started,
Yeah.
right? You go over there, your expectations have to be that it's not New York style pizza. It's just different.
Yeah, I would assume not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like what we think is pizza. It's looks like it, but it's just not the way they make it over there.
How do they do everything? Everything over there is like what? Like coal fire, right? Like coal
Yeah,
fire.
you got all those
thin,
brick
stick it in the
thinner,
coal fire
right,
oven.
right.
Type of-
Yeah. It's like there's a place here in Mosel. We should have took you to it, but these guys went over to Italy for
they
like
brought
3 months.
3 of those things over
yeah,
the
and
brick
and they
ovens,
learned how to make Italian pizza, and it's right here in Mosel. People love
and
it.
it's like a thin,
they go
super
crazy,
thin,
super thin.
cooks
and
in
the
like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's actually like I enjoyed it greatly. It was delicious, and by the way, again, I got the Blanco over there.
Yeah.
The white pizza. It's like
Nice.
and they really do it nice. Only theirs, I think there was like chopped onion.
Yeah,
There's
they
some
put a
other stuff
couple
on
things
it.
there.
But the freshness of the ricotta, it was
Oh.
like the ricotta was just like,
Jesus,
it was just so
Yeah.
fresh, John. It was just it was crazy. It was see, you got me all hungry now. You
no,
talking
that's what I'm
about food.
saying. Well,
You
listen,
start out with ants, and I'm like, oh, good, I won't
well,
eat tonight.
at this point, I might
Now we
take some
got
ants.
John.
Joe's gonna leave later. Her son's gonna be like, Dad, you give me Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A, whatever.
Yeah, grab me Chick- well, it's Sunday, so
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
you
get
can't do
Chick-fil-A.
that. That's the one
On
day you
Sunday,
can't.
it's the one day you can't get Chick-fil-A. I'm surprised John doesn't have pizza on the pot. He's usually eating
Yeah,
pizza.
nobody's eating something.
I
on
over
the
there.
love
podcast.
pizza, dude.
We must have caught him a little later. Till later.
We got to. I told you we can get John a sponsor, just a pizza
Yeah.
sponsor.
No,
He's gotta eat it.
different sponsors send him food every
Every
podcast.
every
just to
time,
try
every
it out.
time.
What
That's
are you
what-
eating today, John? Oh, I'm trying this from so and so.
And you know what would be great about that? It would piss my brother off. Because he feels like he should have the food sponsors. We'll just have John. He'll have to watch John eating every podcast.
Yeah, John, you got to
Hey, John, what do you
in the
got
city.
over
You got to
there?
just go. Hey guys, we're doing a podcast. Anything you guys want of your dishes, I can talk about on the thing. They'll give you a free sample, and you talk about when you come on.
John just
Oh.
is eating the
Yeah,
entire
he's eating
time.
everything. This guy.
What have you been up to, dude? You listen real quick. Like you've been busy. You had a student compete. You had
Yeah.
we missed you for a little while, right?
Busy. Work was busy, finishing some stuff up in the city with some of the jobs we have at my job. I had a student that was competing that I had to coach. And that's about it. This weekend we got a big jiu-jitsu tournament in New
Nice.
York coming this weekend coming up.
So the tournament
Um,
comes to you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be here in New York. It's a IBJJF tournament. So that's like a really big tournament that's going to be here in New York.
Where's that held?
That's going to be at Hofstra.
at Hofstra.
So
Wow.
yeah, so it's nice. It's kind of like in our backyard, which is really,
That's
really
nice.
good.
So I was just going to ask you
Um,
this question. Do you guys enter more people into competition when it's local versus if it's in Vegas? If it's in
Oh yeah, 100%,
Yeah.
100%. Because it's local, it makes
yeah.
it easier for them.
because I figured it's
and
a way to
whatnot.
display your place too,
Correct.
right?
Yeah, yeah. And all the local schools are gonna have competitors there, and you'll have people who are coming from out of town and stuff like that who are gonna compete as well.
Will your guy what's the guy that owns the place again? What's his name?
Soka,
Yeah. Will he compete in those?
he's not gonna compete in that one. He'll probably compete he really only competes in like the world championships.
Yeah.
He's done a couple of super fights over in Abu Dhabi,
Mhm.
but he gets paid to do those big events like that. They actually like fly him out
Wow.
to Abu Dhabi.
Have you
to
gone
do,
to
like,
go?
super fights.
You guys are big on supporting each other. I know he supports
Yeah.
you a lot, right? Do you
Yeah, a
do you
lot.
ever go out there to see those when he competes?
I've seen him compete in Vegas. I've never been overseas to see him compete overseas, but I've watched him compete in Vegas. It's kind of weird because like when I first started training there, you learn about what a big world champion he is, ADCC champion. He's huge, this big, larger than life guy.
Mhm.
I've been there like going on 20 years. And like now to me, it's just like, he's like, I've been in and out of his home.
Right.
I've seen him raise a family.
Right.
He's watched my daughter grow up. He's and he's my professor, but like, he's just Soka to me.
Yeah.
But like when you travel with him, like when I go to Vegas and stuff with him, like to see the reaction of people like that are in the jujitsu world, when they see him, they're like,
he's
"Oh my God,
recognized
that's so
everywhere
yeah,
he
he's
goes.
recognized."
Yeah.
So and even people that I've competed against and stuff, when they find out he's my professor and he's coaching me and stuff afterwards, like I see a lot of these guys in the bullpen or at the medal stand, and they're like, "Hey, let me ask you something. You get to roll with him?" I go, "I roll with him every day." They're like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, I train with him all the time."
Joe's
He trains with us all the
"Why do
time.
you
Like,
think I'm standing up here and you're asking that question while looking up at me?"
yeah.
There's
But, like,
like, I got to this podium.
Yeah, it's just so like it's kind of weird, like in that aspect, when you kind of see like how big he is in that aspect, especially when we go to Vegas to the World Championships and you see like a lot of
What
these big name
stature
people
of a
around
guy
him.
is he? Like how big is
So
he?
he's a featherweight, so he's like my size. He's a little bit shorter than me.
Okay.
And he's a featherweight, which means like in the gi he fights at like 154, no gi he
And
fights
he's
at
like
149.
5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, he's not like really big in stature, but yeah, he's definitely one of
That's
those
pretty
larger
cool.
than life guys. To
So
everybody
that's
else.
this
it's
weekend
kinda
coming
cool.
up.
This weekend, yeah, it'll be New York Open
Will
coming
you
up.
compete in
so.
that?
I'm competing in that one also.
Oh, you
yeah,
are.
I'm
Can you stream
competing in
that?
that
Can
one.
we stream that?
That one you could probably stream. I mean, Melissa's going to be there.
Yeah, she'll
She'd have to
video.
probably like
Yeah, maybe
FaceTime
she
you
could
in.
I'll
I could have
text her
her
when
as
we're
well.
up here. I'm
cool.
gonna text her
Yeah.
like to send us updates, send us
Yeah,
clips.
that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Maybe
We
we
gotta
could watch.
no, and we could put one on.
Yeah, we
next
could put-
yeah.
next podcast. You gotta
So-
win. You can't put you on the podcast next
I know,
Wednesday.
right?
Here's John getting
Yeah,
third place.
yeah.
We're
Right,
not gonna do it.
right.
You gotta
So,
win or go home,
John
kid.
with the
Yeah.
belt.
Yeah.
No, come on. I'm gonna send it to Nikki Glazer. I'll be like, look,
Yeah.
this is who's on.
Yeah, we got Nikki
So-
and John on the same episode. It'd be perfect.
That's
No, so
all
I'm
right. Well,
competing.
listen.
I'm competing one weight class up. I normally compete at featherweight, but in this tournament, I'm going to compete at lightweight because I didn't have anybody at featherweight. I got 3 other guys competing at lightweight, so I'm going to go up in weight.
Oh.
So I'll be giving away some pounds, but whatever.
What's that like for you? What do you got to get to? How much you got to put on 5 to get up to that? What do you?
So
gotta-
normally I fight at featherweight, so that's 154 with my gi on. So I normally drop weight to about 149. So lightweight is going to be 168
Oh wow.
with the gi. So like me, like I'll show up to weigh-ins. I'll weigh in with like my sweatshirt, my sneakers. It's not going to
Just to
matter.
get you
I'm,
up
I'm
there.
just gonna.
I'm going to be
wow.
underweight. Like I'm
Yeah.
not.
So you're
I'm
not
not gonna
giving
be
away
over.
a few pounds. You're giving away 10, 15 pounds.
I'll probably that day that I weigh in. Saturday, I'll probably weigh in like about I'll probably weigh in like around 158 ish.
Oh, wow.
Probably the day of the fight. So
And that's big for
I'll
you.
probably get.
That's
That'll be
9
heavy
pounds.
for me.
Yeah.
That'll be heavy.
What
for
do you
me,
do
yes.
for that? I mean, how do
Nothing.
You
I just Is
eating a little bit.
all
more,
this the
or-
last few weeks. I just roll with guys that are bigger than me and stuff like that, and just the game plan changes a little bit
Yeah, yeah.
because they're a little bit harder to sweep and move and stuff. But you just go into
Yeah,
my
we gotta
game.
hopefully
Whatever. It's
get
another
streaming to see
challenge.
that.
No, we got
Another
to check. You
challenge,
find
you
out
know?
if we could stream it, but definitely,
Yeah,
I'll tell
for
Mel
sure.
to get on it.
Like I
All
said,
right.
Melissa and Azari will be there, so they'll definitely be able to like live whether it's Instagram Live or whatever, they'll
Oh, definitely.
it right
because
to you
it's already
guys.
being
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Instagram
Yeah, then
Live.
we
Yeah,
could do that.
definitely.
Yeah.
She's young
Right
enough to
there.
know how to do it. All right. Well, good
All
luck
right.
this weekend, John.
yeah.
All right.
Another episode.
Another
We had the
episode
three
in the
guys.
books with 3 guys. I think we pulled a good one off here. We got a lot of stuff we
Yeah.
talked about.
These guys that like school shopping. He's sick.
Yeah. You going to
We're
get
gonna
pizza after
fucking-
this?
You know, I'm gonna treat him. Yeah, we're gonna go get pizza. I'm gonna treat him. I was like, listen, from now on with the podcast, I'm gonna treat you like I treat Jordan. If there's no fever, you gotta go to school.
Yeah.
If you don't got a fever, now
gotta
I'm
show
sore
up.
throat,
He,
we're
he
talking.
didn't answer any of my calls or texts. I was
No,
like,
'cause
you're
he-
right.
Yeah, well, because he's out cold on the couch. Listen, you know, I go with this. One last thing, and then we'll wrap it up. I go to my mom.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, I don't know that Anthony's trying to rest up, do the podcast tonight. He's not feeling well." Oh, that's why I haven't heard from him today. I'm like, "Yeah, he's got a sore throat. He feels like he'll throw up." She's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, she's like, "That's because he probably went out last night." I'm like, "He worked last night. He called me from
He
work."
must have went out after.
She goes, "Yeah, but he got off at 9:30."
Oh, he's he's
Would he come rolling in at 2 in the morning?
I'm like,
No.
"Oh, this son of a bitch."
he's
From
still
now
at the
on-
Rudder and Rose.
Yeah, from now on, I'm gonna be like, "Listen, no fever, no myth."
No, seriously.
No,
That's
but
it.
thanks for
All right,
watching another
thanks for
episode of
liking.
Minding Our Business. So like, subscribe.
Follow us on the other, everybody you watch us on, and we appreciate it.
How are we going to get John and Dree back down here if they can't afford a flight, if they don't like and subscribe? How are we going to pay these guys?
No, we, I mean,
We got
seriously.
to get John pizza. All right. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
See you next week.
Later, guys.